So knowing this, it's not surprising that hundreds of young soldiers are ready and willing to become part of an extraction crew, since for a single job, a crew can easily make between $100,000 and $200,000.
Son, what's going on, people? If you don't know by now, I'll go by the name FIBRE, and I'm back with another reaction video, man. Yo, as you can see by the title, man, we got a slightly different reaction today, man. This one here is called Europe's Cocaine Capital, Port of Rotterdam in the Netherlands, man. Before we get into this one, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for post notifications so you're alerted every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get it.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Port of Rotterdam, an absolutely massive operation located in the western part of the Netherlands. It is the biggest port in Europe, shipping well over 430 million tons of cargo each year.
Damn.
And this makes it the perfect hunting ground when you want to get rich fast. Because hidden between the 14 million containers handled each year is a very seductive and well-known Colombian export known to the Dutch as saus or sos, and they party hard on it. However, with only 650,000 people in Rotterdam and around 70 million people in the Netherlands, the Dutch couldn't possibly enjoy the estimated 700 tons of pure Colombian white that moved through the port last year. You see, Rotterdam is just the start, because as soon as the product sets foot on Dutch soil, it will get distributed all over Europe in the most sophisticated and efficient way possible. To understand just how massive this trade is, all we have to do is look at the average price per kilo that sits at around 50,000 to 60,000 euros, which is around $56,000 to $67,000. However, when you distribute the product to the Scandinavian countries, you can easily get well over $100,000 per kilo. This means that
So you're basically doubling your money, like. But why though? Why do you double your money if you send it to like Sweden or Norway? Like, I don't know. Hopefully they let me know down below, man.
Estimated 700 tons of product that move through the port can easily be valued at well over $40 billion. And the big bosses know exactly how to spend this. Most of them are quote-unquote forced to work from home in places such as Dubai, where they live in multi-million-dollar apartments and enjoy a very luxurious lifestyle. If you ever wondered why so many girls on Instagram are being flown out to Dubai, it is because these guys are ordering them like takeout, paying $50,000 for a weekend of bedroom.
And we heard what's going on in Dubai, ladies. Your secret's safe with me, man.
Is nothing when you make more than $1 million a day. Now, officials will tell you that the total amount of product moving through the port is closer to 10 billion, but that's only because they make a much more conservative estimate of the amount that's actually escaping detection.
Wow.
Just recently, the mayor of Rotterdam revealed that the Dutch customs only checks
No, they're putting cocaine in pineapples now, bro.
about 1% of all shipping containers containing tropical fruit, since this is the principal method for transporting the product. So if you're only checking about 1% of all fruit containers, there's no way you are seizing the majority of what's being shipped.
Wow.
This shows you that the authorities have been purposely downplaying the numbers for years just to make it look as if their methods were working.
Nah, man, they're not making it look like their methods are working. They're making it look like that because they're getting a cut out of this as well. Like, everyone's making money out of this.
But in reality, they are being outsmarted, outspent, and out-innovated by the criminal networks. So how does it all work? How do these guys get their product out of the port of Rotterdam and into major European cities like London,
baby.
Berlin, and Paris? Well, it's actually quite simple. Once the product is nicely stored and the ship is on its way, the European bosses will receive the container and shipping information. When the ship is about to arrive at the port of Rotterdam, the European bosses have several options for getting the product to a safe house. However, currently they seem to favor using extraction crews. These crews are known as uithalers, derived from the Dutch word for extraction. These extraction crews are of vital importance to the network, since not only do they extract the product, but they also have to transport it to a safe house. This means that they get paid very well, but it also means that they are under extreme pressure, because when you are handling $20 million worth of product, there's no room for error, and the consequences for betrayal are massive. So these 6-man crews are usually ran by a leader who's a more experienced extractor with 2 to 4 years of experience, and has a direct link to someone higher up. He will select the other guys in the crew, making him fully responsible for the job, which means that he has to be very careful in selecting the right people to join, and he will often choose guys that are well known in the community or very close friends. This guarantees success and will build the reputation of the crew, allowing them to get more and bigger jobs. Some crews are so experienced and trusted, they will even do multiple jobs a night. Now you might
So how much do you think these men are making? Like the guys, the extraction team, how much do you think they're making a night?
ask, what are these guys risking if they get caught? Well, that's the insane part, because up till now, the only real risk for these guys came from their bosses if they didn't deliver the complete package. However, when it comes to the authorities, they were only looking at around a $100 fine for trespassing.
$100 fine for trespassing, and you're involved in moving hella weight. Of course, why would you want to be in part of the extraction team? Like, the penalty is $100, bro. And in one night, you're probably taking, I don't know, 500k worth of cocaine. I don't know how much you're. That's crazy.
If they did not have any product on them. The Dutch government is currently trying to apply a new law that will give the extraction crews up to 2 years in prison. However, this is a very recent development, and we'll have to wait and see if this will have any effect.
Even then, 2 years is not enough, bro. If this was in London, bro, these men would be getting the book thrown at them, bro. Because I don't know how it works in the Netherlands, but in the UK, it's usually if they give you like a 5-year sentence, you only do half. So if they're giving you 2 years and you're only getting half, it's like you're going to jail for a year. But in that time period, you probably made how much thousands of pounds. So when you come out of jail, you're just sitting on the money that you made previous to you going to jail. Like, it's crazy.
So knowing this, it's not surprising that hundreds of young soldiers are ready and willing to become part of an extraction crew, since for a single job, a crew can easily make between $100,000 and $200,000.
Wow.
The extraction crews need to know the exact location of a certain container, and they want to be left alone while they extract the product. For this, they recruit multiple people that work inside the port. And when someone is not willing to accept the money and cooperate, they will simply make you understand why it's important to comply, since they are not afraid to show up at your house or at the school of your children to help you make the right decision. So once the staff has been bought and the product is extracted, then all that's left to do is to transport the product to a safe location, and this is where the favorite toy of the extractors comes in. Now, a lot of the time they will try to use less noticeable cars. However, if it's a rush job where they know they will have to get out fast, the RS6 is the preferred choice. It will allow the crew to quickly get to a safe house that's usually in an area where the police can't easily access, so even if they are being followed,
That's why all the rappers are always talking about RS and that. Okay, it makes sense.
they can still get away using the multiple pathways to get from one building to the next. From here, the product will be repackaged and distributed to other locations in the Netherlands and all over Europe. This whole process is repeated on a weekly basis and sometimes even multiple times a night.
I can't lie, this video was mad interesting, but it was too short, man. It's almost like they tried to rush the video, but yeah, man, this was definitely dope. Let me know down below if you want me to react to any more documentaries like this. Like, leave the links down below if you find an interesting one and you want me to give my opinion on it. But yeah, crazy, bro. This is why it's like, why would you want to go to school when you can make thousands and thousands of pounds or euros in a day. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? It makes no sense. And the fine is only $100 or 100 euros, I mean. And then, even then, if you go to jail, it's only for 2 years. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, man. Damn, son. If you enjoyed that reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell for post notifications so you're alerted every time I upload. It's been your boy FIBRE, and I'm out. Peace. Do your dance and go ham. Turn a hater to a fan. Grab your hips and wave your hand. Damn. Do your dance and go ham. Turn a hater to a fan. Grab your hips and wave your hand.